So I'm going to talk a little bit about the Beis Hamikdash. This is the Holy Temple, and the laws about it. So I want to talk about the gates, and I'm going to speak about measurements. It's going to be very exacting, but and it may not translate so well over into a video. You know, it's from diagrams. I'll just show you briefly. But I'll do my best, okay? So starting out, we have, where should I start with? So on the south, on what we would call the bottom part, we have Shar Hamayim, which is the gate of water, the structure with a mikvah. And there's a family called Beis Avtinas, the house of Avtinas. It's a family that compounds the Ketores, the incense, and makes it rise straight. Male Ashan. There's also this is the doorway for the water for Sukkos, the festival of the tabernacles, the Nisuch Hamayim, where you brought the water, the pouring of the water libations. Then we have next to it Shar HaBechoros, the firstborns brought through this gate, also slaughtered on the south side of the Azara courtyard. Then we have Shar Hatzelach, either Tzalach or Tzalach, the wood for the Mizbeach, for the altar, brought through this gate. Then we're going to, so that was the bottom part. We just did the bottom. And the whole diameter of that was 187 amos. Amos is a little bit of a dynamic measurement. It's not like exactly a universal. It's sort of from about the elbow to the hand. Now we're going on the side, which is 135 amos. There's 60.5, you have first part, then you have 62, and then you have 12. So divided into small parts. So you have, on this side it's called Azaris Yisrael, the courtyard of the whole Yisrael. Inside a little bit you have Azaris Kohanim, which is the courtyard of the priests. And this door coming in is called the Shar Nikanor. The main entrance, only the bronze doors, but they're the only bronze doors on the temple, but they shone like gold. And now we're going to the top part, right? So that we just did this part. Now we're going to the top part. And then we're going to go inside. We have Shar HaNitzun, which is the structure that so it's a door, and it's the structure that the young priest stood guard on. Then you have next to it, so we have 100. Hold on. So I told you this side is 135. I gave you some measurements, but I'll tell you the side measurements. Going back for a second, the side measurements, the 60.5, the 62, and the 12.5. That's actually corresponding to structure inside, which I'll tell you, which is the altar. So there's more measurements to give on the inside, but I'll do it after we do the outside. So this top part outside is also 187. So it's 135 by 187. Okay. So then the second door, we have Shar HaKabanos. These are the offerings. So this is this is the door of the offerings, and the inside you have the not inside. We're talking about the this is where the Kodesh Kodashim brought and had to be slaughtered in the north. The holy offerings, right? Then we have Beis Hamoked. This is where they bake the lechem, the bread, the lechem apan and the showbreads, and keep a minimum of 6 sheep always ready, because they always need it for certain offerings, even though they're always being donated and communal funds. Just a moment, I need tissue. Very cold outside. And right inside you have a winding staircase to the mikvah. The immersion bath. I think I mentioned a mikvah earlier, just to translate. It's the immersion area, and the bathroom and fire and beds and the key to the Azara, which is the courtyard, under a tile, and the defiled stones by the Greeks defiled some stones. They were buried here from the Mizbeach, from the altar. And now we're going to go inside. So there we have the top, the side, and the bottom, right? We did the bottom first, we worked our way up the side, and now we did the top. We did the top actually the opposite. We did the top from this side to this side. We did like this, then we did like this, and then we did like, well, there's just one door in the middle. Then we did like this. Now we're going inside. I want you to see, here's the Mizbeach, right? My Hebrew letters are written in script here. It's not going to be the regular alphabet. And here we have something called the Heichel, which is like, you call it like the palace part, right? So there's all the like quote unquote organs of the Beis Hamikdash, the fixtures, the items, they're all in that area. And this area is 100 across. I want to show you now these numbers. Look, there's 11 amos here from the Heichel to the end, and then the Heichel is 100 amos across. Then it's 22 amos until the next part, which is called the Mizbeach, the altar, in the courtyard altar. Here you have an altar and a menorah and a showbread and all those things in there. Then this Mizbeach is 32 this way. And then you have 11 amos till the Kohanim courtyard. Remember I mentioned over here the line, and then over here the line of the Yisrael, the courtyard of the Yisrael, the Jews. And now when we look at this Mizbeach, we now see over here, remember I mentioned 60.5, that's this area above. Then we have 62 this area, and then the bottom is 12.5. Very exact, very exact. Okay, so I think we're going to stop here. That's the video for today. May we be meritorious to have the Holy Temple for the sake of the entire world in Israel, where it belongs, where in the time that we need the favorable time. And God's house. I mean, I worry about someone close to me who's homeless. I mean, this was God's house. This is where, and all the nations came, with offerings. It was protection for everyone. Everybody felt connected and felt there's not just proof of God, but experiencing God. And everybody should only know, the whole world could just know God. And we're in a time now where everyone's trying to understand the divine and the spiritual, and there's more than meets the eye, because we're living in a time of abundance. It says the delicacies will become like dust. So many prophecies came true. May it be the prophecy of the third temple being rebuilt. And may we see it happen very soon, and may all the people in our communities stop going against Israel. We're seeing what's happening when people are pro these people who don't have healthy boundaries, violent people. We see what's happening in European countries because of it. We see what's happening all over the world because of it. And it'll be too late very soon. People have to choose their sides right away. Now you have to choose your sides now. I stand with Israel 100%. And I just hope people who will make the right choice. It's getting very close, very, very close, very, very soon. Like breathing distance. All right, bye.